All right, for today's Technique Tuesday, we're gonna talk about the clean and jerks. Oh, Jesus, or not. What's up, crew? Welcome to day 15 of the 30-day Redaux. That's halfway through. I'm pretty excited about that. That's also, I feel like, the most daily vlogs I've done in a row since ending at 180 something, 86 I think, 186 the first time I did a full string of daily vlogs. So that's exciting. I'm excited about where we're headed. My name is John Connie, aka Big Man Syndrome, and if you're not a part of the crew, I mean, why? Just finished editing yesterday's video, episode 13. Sit and talk basically about, you know, setting challenges and why that's important, and sort of getting away from the idea of pass and failing challenges. While you set a challenge and you may pass or fail it, it's not just that, right? If you learn something from that failure, or even passing it, why am I saying passing? Complete, success, pass or fail? I guess it is pass, I don't know. If you pass something, you could still learn something from that experience, but failing, obviously, you can learn more, and as long as you go and take it head on again to try to fix what you failed on, it's not a failure. It's just a step towards succeeding. I don't think it made much sense after I edited it, but that's how my talks go, because I don't sit down and write my thoughts down first. I just sort of brain dump, and it ends up being a very odd video. So let me know if that's an issue, and I'll try to fix how I do that. Today, I have a lot of work to do. I've got a video for Madison Method to make, a video for SPS Gym to make, as well as a couple of loose ends that I haven't finished for me and Tom, Big Man Media. There's a ridiculous number of things. I should probably hire somebody now to help me edit, but I just don't have the budget for it. Which brings me to topic number 2. If you are a budding entrepreneur / video editor, just kidding. So with that said, I do also need to go to a doctor's appointment with Madison and Sarah, and we're gonna see what is up. This is a typical check-in for a newborn. We obviously have questions about her breathing and seeing if there's anything else that we should be doing. Although last night and the night before have been great. I do a steam shower, like turn the shower all the way up as far as heat, get some steam going and get her nose opened up. And then we tried some gripe juice, which is like ginger and fennel apparently. And then I also added a pad underneath her back so that her head kind of tilts up a little bit more. And I don't know which one of those worked, but last night was probably the best night we've had in a long time. So hopefully there's nothing to be said at the doctor, and hopefully tonight's a great night again, because then I can start, you know, waking up early like I said. That's enough talking for now though, so let's go ahead and head over to that appointment right now, and maybe I'll get a little bit of footage.
Assumed that you took her out to the car, and then I come racing over here. She's just. Hey, look, I have a striped shirt. Because I have nothing else.
See, it would be a funny vlog couple. Because, like, obviously you're breastfeeding at the time, which would not be a great time to whip a camera out, but like, babe, look at my closet. What do you see there?
I have an issue.
And then me looking twice like, what? Oh.
It seems you have a problem.
Touching buttons.
I should touch with my knuckle.
Game begin.
Just make sure. Right here. Blah 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 blah. Oh god, this hurts so much. Alright crew, today's Technique Tuesday is going to be cycling clean and jerks, or what the most efficient way to do that is. And to start off, I'm going to talk about the most common fault, and that is catching the barbell in the hips rather than guiding it down to the floor. All too often, even with a super lightweight like 25s on each side, 95 pounds, I see a lot of people catch into the hips and then go down to the ground. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this into slow-mo really quick. I want you to watch how I bring the barbell down. Now from the front view, it might be a little bit difficult. In a separate video, I will go over a side profile view. Wow, I just did those 15. He ain't tired yet. So from the top, we're gonna bring it down just like it came up. And rather than catching at the shoulders, as it comes down, we're gonna re-hook grip right before it gets to the shoulders, and we're going to rotate the elbows up. Still guiding it down, right about belly button is where we wanna go up onto our toes and begin the process of guiding it past the hips. So I tend to tap the top of my quads and finish through to the knees. Essentially what you want to end up in is you want to build enough tension in your hamstrings and your lower back to where you can catch into that loaded position as if you're going to go into the next clean. But we got to tap the ground, so go down, touch, into the next one. Okay, you never lose tension in the hamstrings or the lower back. The only thing that stays loose essentially is your arms. You might guide it down a little bit with some strength, but once you tap the quads, to the next one. Hopefully that's helpful. Again, I will go into depth with that in a future video. Hope you can take that technique and cycle your clean and jerks a little bit faster. But if you like this sort of content, leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Oh damn, look at that. All right, for today's Technique Tuesday, we're gonna talk about the clean and jerks. Oh Jesus, or not. First of all, I test my breath and give the microphone a chance to hear me. Man, 15 clean and jerks, destroying me. All right, just wrapped up, about finished with the SPS videos, which I'm pretty excited about. We made a compilation of the don'ts of the cleans, or clean and jerks, as well as the snatches, because this is the rite of passage, which is a first timers meet. If you've been a part of the channel for a while, you saw the series leading up to my rite of passage, which is the first annual 2016. I actually won, which is really exciting. Actually, that's what that bad boy is from. Obviously, I wrote myself the old big man syndrome in the names section, or paid the order of. Just finished up what I could, and I'll finish everything color grading. I still have to do the goods, which is just a good clean, good jerk, good snatch, showing that a power clean and a power snatch are okay as long as everything's locked out. And then I'm gonna make a teaser. So I already made one teaser, which may or may not post. Funny, and it's just like a little teaser for them to post and say, hey, stay tuned, some good videos are coming out. And then I'll be done with the SPS stuff for now, and I gotta get started with that Maddox method. But it is 2:50 p.m. I want to get to the gym and do the workout. I love what it looks like, and I think I prefer doing running workouts at the gym because it's just different here. It's hard to push and run when you don't have anyone else to pace off of. Not that that's a really good excuse, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the gym for that. So let's get in there.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to the machine.
Are you still recording? Jerk. I'm waiting for my soul to come back. I know, you can do it. All right, crew, that is today's video. Woo! I'm excited. I just looked at some of the GoPro footage and I cannot wait to play around with it in Premiere. Having finally let go of the idea of having to only use this camera, my big DSLR, has opened a lot of doors. And I know that sounds stupid for anybody who also does videos and uses all the different technologies that they have access to, but for whatever reason I had this perfection mindset. You know, I needed to use the highest quality possible, when really it's just whatever's most convenient. And that's obviously a page out of Casey Neistat's book as far as like, use what you have. I like to say use what you have, but don't let that dictate what you use based on somebody else's opinion or somebody else's advice. Use the best thing that you can. You know, in workouts, sometimes the best thing that I can use is a GoPro, because I'm not going to take this thing out on a run with me and I can just stick a GoPro in my mouth. Plus, it's so small, sometimes I can leave it on the ground, which I meant to do today, but the battery was dying, and I can run past it. Some of those easy to do moments, rather than having to stick a really expensive piece of equipment down, which obviously a GoPro is like $400, but this thing's like $6,000. So stuff like that for sure. And then using my phone more often. Today I used my phone when Sarah and I went to the appointment because that was just easier to pull out and get some quick little clips. I had the conversation with Sarah about maybe trying to incorporate her more in the vlogs, as well as, you know, the series that we're going to start shooting for her postpartum comeback. A lot of exciting things going on. Like, I'm super stoked. I'm also scared shitless because whenever I get this excited about stuff, you know, things go downhill, and I really hope that it doesn't. This current flow is what I was getting when I started the first time, and I started to get critical mass, and it felt so awesome to do this every day, and I want to keep going. So got everything done early. Technique Tuesday, I hope, came out great. I haven't edited it, I haven't touched it yet, but duplicating myself is one of my favorite things to do in video editing, and I'm going to try something a little bit different today, adding those 3 different elements. 1, I'm going to duplicate myself. 2, I'm going to try to glitch effect myself, which obviously you've seen all this because it happened. 3, I'm going to put myself in slow-mo doing the technique while I talk about it. So we'll see, and maybe speed ramp through some of the technique stuff. So super excited. I'm gonna have to do that during my infusion. Enough rambling. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, join the crew. Come on into Almontville. That doesn't make sense. And if you're not new, tap and go to that like button, leave a comment, share this video. Those are things that help grow the crew. And we are growing a little bit. No new to the crew today. And actually, technically, there's a -1 to the crew. Somebody hit the unsubscribe button. Here's a question for those of you who made it this far. What gets you to share a video? Leave it down in the comments, let me know. But until tomorrow, I'll see you later, crew. Woo!